Yo, what's up everyone? Today we're gonna see how I created this using Cinema4d and Octanerender. So let's jump into Cinema4d right away and let's get started. So before we start, I'm gonna change my resolution and I'm gonna save my file. So I usually go for 1080 1350 because it's a long version of Instagram. And let's save it to, I usually go for PNG and 16-bit. So save it to tut. Then let's put in a plane and make it a bit bigger. And then increase the segments to 50 and 50. We don't need much more. Let's throw in a daylight and let's see what do we have. So we have a beautiful plane. That's really the sunlight. So now let's create a glossy material and make it like 20% because nothing is full black. So throw in that. Cool. So the next process is you can go to Chrome and type for grid PNG, something like this. You can find anything you want and pick one. Oh wait, I already have it in my file, so I can show you. Nukes and needs. So we have this one, so I'm gonna take this to Octane and put it as a displacement. Let's see how it goes. So Octane, image texture, and this one, right? Yeah. Also throw a displacement. Change it to 4K. That's enough. We don't need much more. Displacement. So now we have, this kind of displaced tiles on our plane. So we can reduce the transform a little bit. I guess this one is fine. 0.5 is okay. And then let's throw surface imperfection on the specular. Something like this. You can see. Can you see that? I usually put it on roughness, but I prefer specular this time because I want this floor to look kind of a bit wet or something. So let's add in a noise on the bump. Increase the octaves to 10. It's just like, playing with the values. Now you can see it's pretty rough and neat. Let's throw in a camera and let's see inside from the camera. Increase the camera a little bit. And it's in direct lighting, but so we can change it to path tracing for some accurate results. It's my default settings, 1500 and 1616. GA clamp 1, so it avoids like fireflies, noises, something like that. And I always used to turn on my adaptive sampling and static noise. Change the octane. It's about like playing with the lenses. Right now I'm going for 80 mm. So I can adjust the camera a little bit. Cool. Let's go out of the camera and let's throw in a disc. Just to looks like there is water on top of the flow. Something like no, 7.5, no, 8, no. Yeah, something like that. So it looks like the water is is on the top of the how do I say, what is that, on the pavement or something. I'm gonna throw a pure glossy material on that. Now you can see it's like, you know, I hope you get what I mean. I don't want this. I want to change the camera lens to like 125. So I'm kind of replicating the old artwork, so I don't think we're gonna have the same exact thing like that. So, but I'm trying to get that one. Just close. And I guess we need to transform it a little bit because it's bigger. This looks fine. I want to increase the turbidity in the sun value, so we kind of have like, you know, the overcast look, kind of black clouds and stuff like that. And increase the power a little bit, and then increase the sun size. So if you increase the sun size, if your sun is really small, so you have sharp shadows, but if your sun size is bigger, you have soft shadows. So it depends on the scene. I'm just gonna increase my power a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. I have this grayscale Gorilla HDRI link, which is my favorite, because when I go for very short renders, I usually go for the HDRI link. I definitely recommend you to buy it. So as usual, make sky texture and improve samples. And I use this improve samples because it's like the sample rating in the Octane Lite. For example, I can show you. So you see, if you increase the sample rate, you have some. So I mean, like I can say there won't be not much noise. So open, and I'm gonna grab one of my favorite. So this one is really my favorite. Let's adjust this. I want to increase the light. Let's go a little bit down on the color. Note, I'm not using any textures or something. I'm just trying to get the results just with bitmaps and noises and stuff. Let's go inside, deep inside the image. So I'm gonna increase the aperture value, so it's like the bokeh look, I would say. I'm gonna turn off the autofocus so we can focus manually. Increase the aperture. It's going to get blurred and noisy, and take a focus point, and then reduce it as much as you want. Cool. So for this one, I'm gonna create it like let's go. Open a new document, throw in a cylinder, reduce this size like this, a bit more than that. Increase the size a little bit, and 5 seconds, maybe 15. Yeah, it's fine. So make it relatable by pressing C, and if you press U, there are like a lot of shortcut keys that you can see for like loop selection and invert, split, optimize, and everything. And try to learn the keyboard shortcuts. It's very helpful. I'm not going accurate, I'm just eyeballing stuff. And then for the for this one, throw in a rectangle and make it rounding. Reduce the width and the height, maybe like 150. Radius too. 5 is fine. Yeah. And throw in extrude. Make it like 5. I need to make it a little bit smaller. This is fine. It's not working. Alright, never mind, we don't need that. I tried to increase the everything. So let's group it, Alt C, Control C, zero project, Control V, and it should be much bigger. So let's go out of the camera and reduce the size of it. I always forget to use the drop on the floor. It's really helpful. Pretty off angle. It's fine. And for the grass I used Forester. Forester is really cool. Really love it. Yeah, let's bring in the Forester as well. Plugins. So we're gonna go for a normal shortcut grass, nothing else. I just want to convert the materials to octane so it is easier for us, and remove the unused materials. Let's go out of this scene. I want to reduce the a little bit of the values that we can play with that. Like if you increase the node count, just play around and see which one suits better for you. Grass, no, we don't need that. Grass size, make it a bit less. Grass length, and the only thing I love is this randomized grass length. It's like randomizes the height and the width of the grass. Alright, I guess this is fine for us. And if you go to the Octane node editor, I learned it from David Ariel of how to do the nature renders and stuff, but we're not going deep into that. I'm just gonna throw the image texture to transmission as well, so we have this the light passing through the material, and that's what I'm gonna go for. I wanna maybe on the grass patch radius, I wanna reduce it to maybe like like 0.3, no, maybe 0.5, 0.8 is fine. Yeah. I want to convert this to polygons, and I'll tell you why. So press C to change it to polygon. We don't need the null anymore, so you can copy and drag, put it over here, and put it over there. So we have something like the one that I made over here. Cool. Let's see. Trying to be really accurate as possible, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Let's see. So you don't have to show, I mean, the whole graph in your scene, and show it like bit over there and here. Cool. I want to reduce the brightness of the sun a little bit. If you want more brightness, we can see it in post using Photoshop or anything else you're convenient with. Maybe the north offset to the other way. Cool. So now let's start texturing our main subject. So in a specular, sorry, a glossy, and I want to increase I have this kind of metal thing over there, I guess, some kind of this. So for the index, let's go for 7. So you have this, if you increase the roughness to like 0.3, we have this kind of metal type over there, and let's throw it on our cylinder. There's something wrong with the light. Let's throw in a dirt and a gradient. Plug this to diffuse and plug the dirt to input. So I love dirt not very much. If you press invert normal, you're not going to see anything right now unless we tweak the settings, like maybe this trend, details, radius, and stick radius, compress it. Also here, let's throw in surface imperfection on the roughness. You can see it's happening. And what if I invert it? Fine. Throw in a gradient and crush the you might have something like this. Anyways, you get what I mean. So let's go for this the sticker. I found that sticker on internet, I guess. So it was this one. The news, not news. I really liked it, and I want to use that. So let's see. Not this one. Let's open Photoshop. Let's see the size of the rectangle before we get into that. So 60/40. You can go for like 150. Oh, I see. No, it's not there. So 150, 32 RGB and black. It's going to be very small, but don't worry. I'm gonna throw the this one. Oh, I don't want it to be black. Also in backspace. It's not a bit clear, but it's gonna look clear in Cinema4d because it's very small, right? Let's save this. Then go back to Cinema4d. Let's create a material and throw this on the extrude. Get an order editor, throw in image texture, and let's load in the thing that we saved. I want to turn it to clamp value. Put it on the DC. We're gonna have something like this. What you're gonna do is throw in a UV transform and play with it a little bit. Things like this. Yeah. I guess this size is fine. We don't need much more. Save the file. Okay. So we are almost there. And for the water droplets, I used the plugin called Easy Rain, but also I can show you another way how to use a kind of particles and stuff. For example, if you go I open a new document and let's start creating our own shape of a drop or something, because a drop is not it's nature, it's not perfect, it has some imperfections and something. So let's try to create that on our own. Increase the segments to 3 and we don't need 3, maybe 2, and make it editable. I'll show you how it looks. So just extrude them here. and here. So we have some sort of shape over here, and if you go to sculpt, you can subdivide it. You can see. So now maybe we need a little bit more subdivision. Yeah. So now you can play with this the brushes over here, and you know, make some sort of a kind of a drop like thing as you want. I mean, I want you to play with it. I'm not going to, you know, spend my time on doing some kind of a droplet shape or something. Just play with it. And for example, if I let's reduce this to a little bit small, we have this guy over here, and it's just an example I'm gonna show you. So we have this plane over here, increases arguments to 50-50, and throw in a collider body on that, and on the cube we need a rigid body, and let's bring in an emitter. If you throw the cube inside the emitter, so it's going to emit the drops. And if you say show objects, render instances, and let's turn the coordinate into -90. Increase the emitter size to 250. So we have some sort of things like this. That's how you can create the drop. Maybe if you can use it to really small. So it's like the rain. It's like rain dropping on the floor or on the droplets. Or maybe we can. I'll try the same one. And let's create some variation. Rotation 50 and birth rate like, I don't know, 500 or maybe 1000. 500 for kids. We need to reduce the cube size a little bit more. Yeah, this is fine. So let's we don't need this cube. Group it. Let's take it to the project, and let's go outside. So we can throw this plane, the collider body on this one, and we don't need this plane. And also we need this collider body on the disk. Control and drag it, so you can have it on the disk as well. And in the emitter, I really want to bake the particles. So if you go to particles and you can bake particles, maybe we can increase the frame 200 and just press yes, and let's increase the frame to 200. And if you press play, you see the drops are falling, but we need a specular material, so it looks like, you can fake it looks like raindrops or something. Let's throw in a specular material, or if you want to know materials, octane specular materials, just go inside this one, you can find everything. And octane specular, make the fake shadows sorry, share has turned on, and the index to 1.52. I guess it's for water. It's one. Let's check. W. Yeah, 1 point water. Let's go for water ice, because how do I say, it's like, because it's rain, maybe the water is cold. Never mind, let's go for normal water itself. 1.333. so if you go in the index, 1.333. so now you have it, and then press play. Oh, we need to put this thing on the cube. Now you can see the kind of water droplets. You see what I mean? So I guess I need to reduce the aperture a little bit. So much. A little bit. Not bad, I guess this is fine. So we are almost done. We're almost done. And that's it, guys. This is how you create the work that I did yesterday. And then it's a bit of post-production. The post-production is based upon what colors that you want. Maybe you can reduce the shadows or increase the highlights and stuff. And what else? Maybe the sharpness, the smoothness of your image. Anything that you want to do. And I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao.